Do you ask, or do you ask enough? Do you think you're asking enough? Because the truth and the reality is that the reality that you're living in right now financially on your sales is a function, a reflection of how much you have asked for. We underestimate the power of asking. My name is Paul Fu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And please click on the subscribe button if you're enjoying this. Now, let me read for you a story from the book of Luke chapter 11 from verse 5. Jesus said this story himself. It was about a man whose friend came to visit him about 12 midnight their time. And the man didn't have enough food to give to his friend. So, being a good man, he went to his neighbor's house and knocked on the door of his neighbor to help him with bread to feed his friend. His neighbor said, "Well, it's past time. I'm sleeping with my children. I ain't gonna get up, man." But Jesus said the man persisted shamelessly. Then the neighbor came out and gave him as much bread as he wanted. Now this is interesting. Then Jesus went further to say that, "Ask and it shall be given unto you." It says, "For everyone that asks receives." Everyone, regardless of your age, your gender, your education, your religion, everyone that asks receives. So this is a law. That means if you don't ask, you really don't get. If you don't ask for the sale, you are not going to get it. If you don't ask for the opportunity, you are not going to get it. If you don't ask for a hand in marriage, you are not going to get it. If you don't ask in the DM for them to buy your product, you are not going to get it. Asking presupposes that the person you are asking something from can give it to you. Secondly, Jesus said the man asked persistently. That means when you ask the first time, sometimes you will not get what you want. But if you stay asking, you will eventually get what you want. Now think about what's the downside of asking. It's very limited. What's the worst they'll tell you? They will tell you no. They will tell you come back later. They'll tell you they're not interested. Or in the process, you would have learned something about asking. That's the downside. But what's the upside of asking? That thing that you're asking for can radically change your life. You know, I have a podcast that I interview very successful entrepreneurs. People always ask me, how do I get guests on my podcast? Let me just tell you the secret. It's very simple. I just ask. And when I'm asking, I'm not attached to the outcome. I'm not. Because sometimes attachment is the root of all suffering. I'm not attached to the outcome. I just say to myself, if I ask this person and they say no, I'll ask them again. If they say no, I'll ask them again. Or I'll leave them and I'll come back and ask. But I won't stop asking. And I don't put my ego in the way. Remove your ego. Because when you remove your ego, a lot of good things will come your way. So pick up your phone right now. Ask client to buy your product. Ask that lady out for a hand in marriage. Just ask and you just may get exactly what you want. I hope this was useful to just a short video, but I think that if you apply the principles here, it'll help you, a lot. So subscribe to the channel, tell your friends to come, write a comment, tell me what you think about the video. I'd like to hear from you if you enjoy these kinds of videos, and to grow yourself and grow your sales. I write a free newsletter as well. You can click on the link underneath to get the full letters. It's free. If you want to be in a community of like-minded individuals like you, I've got a WhatsApp community called Sales Factory Africa, where I teach sales every single day. I drop a sales nugget every morning called Morning Ginger. To join that community is 5,000 Naira a month. But the value you get, the upside of the community is higher than the downside of the community. People get jobs in the community, get business in the community because we are from over 7 countries around the world. I've given jobs to people over 10 million naira. I've connected jobs to people like that. So it's a great community. Come and learn and let's grow together. What happens in the community is that we review books every month. I teach and then we just do life together. Thank you so much for being here for me today. God bless you. Do have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Let's go. Boom! My name is Paul Thor.